Tōin Gakuen High School delivered a commanding performance in the championship match of the 105th All-Japan High School Rugby Tournament, defeating Kyoto Seisho High School 36-15 to secure a historic three-peat as national champions. The final, played on January 7, 2026 at Hanazono Rugby Stadium in Higashi-Osaka, Osaka Prefecture, saw the Yokohama-based school claim its sixth overall title and its third consecutive national crown, a rare feat in the tournament's long history that places them among only a handful of schools to ever achieve back-to-back victories. The game was tight through the first half, with both sides trading early scores and heading into the break tied 5-5, but Tōin Gakuen took command after intermission. The defending champions exploded in the second half, outscoring Kyoto Seisho 31-10 and turning the contest decisively in their favor. A series of successive tries shortly after the restart swung momentum, with Yoshiki Adachi sparking a pivotal 10-minute burst and Fumito Takeyama adding another major score, followed by a successful conversion that put Tōin Gakuen ahead 26-5. From there they maintained intensity on both sides of the ball, controlling possession and capitalizing on opportunities to steadily extend their advantage. This victory continued a dominant era under longtime head coach Hideyuki Fujiwara, now in his 24th season, who guided the squad through a rugged field of 56 qualifiers drawn from 528 schools across Japan's prefectural tournaments. Tōin Gakuen's success this year underscores the depth and balance of their roster, blending physical forward play with a sharp attacking backline that repeatedly broke through Seisho's defense in key moments. Their third straight title adds to a growing legacy, as the school has now captured 5 of the last 10 national championships, cementing its status as a modern powerhouse in Japanese high school rugby. Tōin Gakuen High School's 36-15 victory over Kyoto Seisho in the final of the 105th All-Japan High School Rugby Tournament on January 7, 2026, at Hanazono Rugby Stadium was more than just another championship win. It was a masterful display of sustained excellence and strategic dominance that sealed a historic three-peat and further elevated the Yokohama school's legacy in Japanese high school rugby. After a first half that ended locked at 5-5, with both teams trading early scores and Kyoto Seisho applying tenacious defense, Tōin Gakuen seized control early in the second half and never looked back, outscoring their opponents 31-10 in the final 40 minutes and steadily building a commanding lead that reflected their composure and depth under pressure. The momentum shift came quickly after half-time, sparked by a series of successive tries that swung the match decisively in Tōin's favor. Key contributors such as Yoshiki Adachi, Fumito Takeyama, and Shun Nagao punctuated the onslaught with powerful runs and clinical finishes, while the team's forward pack consistently won crucial collisions and rucks that kept their attack flowing. By mid-second half the score had stretched well beyond a one-score game, and Tōin's tactical kicking and disciplined defense protected their advantage as Kyoto Seisho fought to stay within reach. This triple championship places Tōin Gakuen among a select group of programs in the tournament's long history to achieve 3 consecutive national titles, a feat only previously accomplished by 5 other schools. Their 6th overall title also underscores a sustained era of dominance. Tōin has now captured 5 of the last 10 national tournaments, illustrating not just a single golden generation but a deeply ingrained culture of rugby excellence fostered over many seasons. The path to this climactic final was rigorous, with 56 teams qualifying from prefectural competitions across Japan, each vying for a chance to compete on the hallowed turf of Hanazono, the revered home of high school rugby since the tournament's inception in 1917. Tōin's preparation and performance throughout the week reflected tactical flexibility, physical conditioning, and mental toughness, qualities that coach Hideyuki Fujiwara highlighted in his post-match comments as central to their success. For Kyoto Seisho, reaching the final itself was a significant achievement. They opened the scoring in the championship and demonstrated resilience and defensive grit throughout the tournament, but ultimately were unable to contain Tōin's multifaceted offense once the momentum shifted. Despite the loss, Their performance reinforced their status as one of the top programs in the country and a school capable of competing at the highest level in future years. Spectators described the game as a showcase of high school rugby at its best, fast-paced, physically intense, and emotionally charged, with both teams exhibiting the strategic sophistication and athleticism that make the national tournament a highlight of Japan's sporting calendar every winter. Tōin Gakuen's 36-15 win over Kyoto Seisho in the 105th All-Japan High School Rugby Tournament final at Hanazono Rugby Stadium wasn't just a decisive scoreline, it was the culmination of a week-long campaign defined by preparation, execution and resilience. Both teams reached the championship after surmounting tough opposition in earlier rounds of the tournament, which opened on December 27, 2025 with 56 schools competing, including some historic matchups and breakthrough performances, for Japan's most prestigious high school rugby crown. The match itself was tightly contested for most of the first half, with neither side able to break clear, and the halftime scoreboard reflecting a 5-5 tie. As the second half unfolded, however, Tōin's experience and depth began to show. They erupted with 3 successive tries early after the break, a burst ignited by key backline and forward plays that shifted momentum and forced Kyoto Seisho to play from behind. Once ahead, Tōin maintained control through disciplined defense and effective territory management, steadily extending their advantage until the final whistle. This triumph marked Tōin Gakuen's 3rd straight national title and their 6th overall, placing them in an elite group of schools that have achieved a three-peat in the long history of the competition. Prior to them, only 5 other programs managed to repeat as champions 3 years in a row, underscoring how rare and difficult sustained success is at this level. Their run also means that 5 of the last 10 national championships have been claimed by Tōin, a testament to the program's consistency and culture of excellence cultivated over seasons under coach Hideyuki Fujiwara, now in his 24th year leading the team. Kyoto Seisho's journey to the final was itself notable. They showcased strong defense, tactical kicking, and a balanced attack throughout the tournament, pushing higher-seeded teams and demonstrating they could compete deep into the week. Facing a powerhouse like Tōin in the final brought out the best in them, but the defending champions' superior execution in key phases of the game ultimately proved decisive. The tournament at Hanazono, Japan's historic high school rugby venue that has hosted finals since the early 1960s and evokes a level of tradition similar to Koshien in baseball, brought together teams from across the country. Many players regarded the week as the pinnacle of their high school careers, with seniors especially aware that for many it was their last competitive game before moving on to university or club rugby. Spectators and commentators alike noted that Tōin's ability to shift gears after half-time was a defining characteristic of the final. Their second-half surge was emblematic of a squad that not only prepares well but adapts and executes under pressure, a hallmark of championship teams. Kyoto Seisho, for their part, will take valuable experience from this campaign as they look to build toward future tournaments. The result at Hanazono added yet another memorable chapter to the storied history of Japan's high school rugby, highlighting both the depth of talent in the sport's grassroots and the enduring prestige of the national championship.